So we're going to make a graduation explosion card, and it's going to hold a gift card for us. And this is a fairly fun project, and you're just going to need some coordinating cardstock and a piece of vinyl for your words. And then I use foam tape to hold the little button on top of the hat. And then I use some DMC floss to make some tassels. You can buy tassels, but I'll show you a really quick and easy way to make them. So the first thing you want to do is load the cutting file into your software. And for my Cricut folks, I actually have the score lines set up for you, so when you pull it in, they'll be there so you'll see them. And for the Silhouette users, I also have them there, but you're going to have to make sure that you group the score lines with the image that it goes with, and then they'll stay with it. If for the Silhouette and you're using your blade for that, I would recommend, especially if you're using texture cardstock, to flip the texture over and cut it that way because it actually cuts it. And so I used a blade of 1, a force of 4, and got a score line. And of course, my Cricut fans, you can just use your regular score blade. If you do not have a score blade, not a big deal. Just use a ruler or something to help you do your fold lines. And then the piece of vinyl that I used is for cutting the words out. And you can put whatever you want, but mine actually says hats off to the grad, and then the graduation year. So then once that's done, you're going to want to go through and weed your vinyl out and get everything set to go. I'm actually making 2 cards, so that's why I have everything done. And once again, you can see that Mr. Lemire decided that he's going to help out and show us how to do it, because he just loves to craft. So I'm just getting everything ready and weeding everything out. The only little dot you have to worry about is on the exclamation point, which you can see here, it came off, but no big deal. It's a whimsical font. If it's perfect, it does not have to be perfect on there, so it does not matter. And then once you have everything weeded out, let's go ahead and we're going to assemble the card. Okay, one thing to remember with the assembly of the card, if you're using a textured cardstock, because I used a textured cardstock, make sure that it's on your outer and that you're attaching like the decorative stuff to the inside that's actually straight. Now, when doing the bottom, you're going to want to bend those panels back and forth because you want it to do that explosion. So you want them to be very loose. And you can see here I have the yellow piece, and that's the part that holds the card. Okay, one thing you want to make sure that is that it's even up on the on your card across the center, so that it stands up, and you want it a little tight so that it's going to hold that gift card for you. And then once you have that in place, I put the decorative piece over it to hide the stamps. Then I put on the panels, and I actually put in 2 coordinating patterns, or pattern vinyl, or pattern cardstock on 2 of the tabs, but you can make them all one base color of cardstock. And you can see here somebody really wanted to help and I'm trying to show you everything. Finally, he got a little tap on his paw to say, hey, back off. So then once you have everything just assembled, then you take your vinyl and you put your words on the card. So that's fairly simple on the bottom. And then on the top part of the card, you're going to want to fold in those tabs, and you can see on the top there's little tabs for you there, and you just fold those all in, put your adhesive on them, and then it's going to make the nice little card. So you can see it makes this cute little gift box. Put some adhesive on the top of the box and attach your mortar board. And then you there's the little circles with dots. I used a piece of foam tape because I want it to be raised up a little bit so that I can attach the tassel when we're done. And again, just going through the steps again. Just assemble that center section for the gift card portion of it. Put your decorative piece over the top to finish it off that look. Put your panels on. Add your words. Once that's done, fold your hat and assemble that. Attach the mortar board, and away you go. Now, the one part I do want to talk about a little bit, and I'll start talking about it while it's going on, is I made my tassels. It's really easy to do. All I did is I got some DMC floss. You can use other flosses that you found. I just used it as a coordinating color for the graduate, or in my case, in most cases graduation, you can use gold and black. I'm lucky that the colors match their schools, and that's what colors they are. So I just basically took the DMC floss and I wrapped it around my fingers, 3 of my fingers, 10 to 11 times. Okay. Then I put a piece of DMC floss through this top and then wound it around the center portion so that it formed a little tassel, and then I cut the bottoms. It's really easy to do, and they're really cute. And then I made the piece that hangs off a little longer because I wasn't sure how long I needed it. So I just put it on there, sized up where I wanted it. Once I had it done, then I just tied a knot, and everything was good to go at that point. So they're very easy to do. Again, wrap it 3 times, or I wrapped it, like I said, 10 times around my fingers, put a piece through the top, wrapped my floss around the middle sections of it to form that, and made my tassels, and life was really easy. It was really easy that way. So I hope you enjoyed this. Like I said, I have the score marks in there, so it made it fairly easy to put together, and you should be good to go. And I hope you have a grad, younger, older, college, high school, that you can actually share this gift card holder with. Thank you.